Good morning, everybody. I am back. And the reason I say I'm back was because I promised you guys a fishing video about 10 days ago on Sunday. In my last video, I said we were going to go out and try to catch some smallmouth. We did. It was very cold. It was about 18 to 20 degrees when we got there. I came down with something, man. I started feeling really bad at about noon, just as the sun got up and was heating the water up a little bit. And I feel like pulling the fish in and making them active, and I had to call it a day. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I came home, I slept for like 16 hours. I got up, I tried to eat, got something to drink, went right back to bed, slept for another 12, 14 hours. I did that for like 4 days, all last week. And I'm still kind of getting over it. I'm sure you can tell by my voice, it's a little nasally. In the intro to the video, I was starting to lose my voice. And by the time we left, I couldn't talk. I had lost my voice completely. It's never happened to me before from being sick. It's happened from yelling and being at sporting events or something, but anyway, I'm gonna post the video because I promised it to you guys. The water was down, it was low, it was like a winter pool anyway. Cumberland, they had it drawn down, I believe about 20-25 feet, something like that. And we started off in the back fishing secondary points and stuff like that. I hooked into a striper. It's going to be the first fish you see on the video. I hooked into a striper, got it up next to the boat. I just decided to let it play itself off. It wasn't hooked very well. So that's what the first one is. We had a problem with ice gathering up on our guides and stuff, and I actually had a rod with some fluorocarbon on it that was getting frayed from the ice. I couldn't keep it off. And so I ended up switching up and throwing an A-rig on braid the rest of the time we were there. By the time we left, it still wasn't warmed up yet. I mean, the sun was out, but it was still cold. So I was still having that ice problem. I'm trying to think of more details. Guys, I was really bad off. The water temp was, I think, 43 degrees when we got there. By the time we left, it was like 45, 46. It was warming up. We made our way out towards Jamestown Marina near the main lake, and I actually caught a decent smallmouth who's about 18 and a quarter. It would have been a keeper in a bass boat tournament, put it that way. They got to be 18 on Cumberland. And about 10 minutes after I caught that fish, I couldn't handle it anymore, and I called it, and we left. But we were just getting to the area where I believe the fish were positioning themselves. They weren't back in the creeks, I don't think, just because they were pulling water. We were supposed to get some rain, which we did last week. They were preparing for that, so they were pulling water out of the lake pretty good. And I just feel like those fish were out on those main lake points versus the secondary points. And with the sun coming up, I feel like they were just getting active too. I mean, we left at probably the best time of day that you could be fishing. My buddy Derek came with me. He did catch two smaller largemouth out there right before we left. They weren't on camera. But I've got a tournament this weekend on Sunday. It's the first USA Bassin tournament. I will be in the Ranger with my buddy Hayden. And we're going to go out on Cumberland and see what we can do. It's supposed to rain. I'm going to bring the cameras. Try to get some footage anyway. Hopefully it'll be better than this one that I'm posting now. Yeah, so I got some new rods from Favorite. They're the Favorite Defender rods. That's what I ended up throwing the A-rig on. Did great. Love those rods. Check them out. They're awesome. They look really cool. Let's try to find one, but I think I've got them all rigged up in the boat. No, here they are. I mean, that's pretty bad looking right there. I've got the sick reel on there. It's a 7-to-1 gear ratio for the jig. Help me get them out of the brush and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna post a video. You guys enjoy what little video there is, and look forward to that next one. Hope you all enjoy it. Well, we're here, Lake Cumberland. The water is really low, as you can tell behind me. Got everything rigged up. Got my buddy Derek with me. We're gonna go out here and see if we can catch some smallmouth today. It's what, 19 degrees right now? So we're gonna see how this goes. Y'all stay tuned, come along with us. Striper.